1,300 hizo fedha zipo.
Naam, bila shaka ni swali kuu Sam.
Right, and Dr.Kilemi Mwiria, you once served at the Ministry of Education, specifically higher education as an assistant minister. And of course, as you look at what is being proposed to ensure that learners are able to finance who they are able to based on their families, does this promote equity, especially if it reflects that, for instance, that course that we just highlighted, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, that a student will have to finish school if they are lucky to get the help with a loan of 2 million shillings. But also, how do you weigh the means testing formula? How well are you able to know who qualifies for what at what time?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Getuko. That's the idea, you know, like Munyasa said, the idea is not a bad one because there are a lot of, students in the university who can actually afford, especially if you consider that the majority of the students in our universities come from the privileged schools disproportionately. So they come from schools where they've been in academies, their parents are able to pay that, they're able to pay for expensive secondary education. But there is a group that will find it very, very difficult to make it through, as is the case now. First, for me, the main problem is whether or not, assuming that this works, because it's a good idea, will it be done in a way that there is no corruption, there are no cartels. The problem with CDF, as you have known, as you have heard many times, is that there is so much corruption that not always the most needy benefit. Secondly, you give the numbers of who are considered less needy.
Right.
Less needy are well-off kids, more or less, compared to the most vulnerable. They are the majority in the university. They're the ones who are the majority in the university. So the first question to ask, even before you begin to fund those who are in university, what percentage of the very needy have made it to university? This is the real question. I mean, if you consider the fact that out of 12,000 secondary schools, 5,500 did not have a single kid with a C+.
Naam, bila shaka Janet, kwa sababu Daktari Kilemi ametaja hilo swala la kule kupiga msasa